quick video update on the project. I'm testing out the Mark II version of my antenna diodes system, and I did decide to show it to everyone and make it public. That way they can run off with the technology. As you can see, I'm running an incandescent light bulb here, about a 5-watt one, little over full intensity. He's giving off heat. And if I disconnect this big aluminum antenna, the light bulb will get dim and go out, or it just gets dim in this case, because these wires that come off the diodes that are open-ended act as antennas as well. And I'll be releasing the schematics soon on how this was made. And again, this is just a ground connection to one of the antennas. You see the light bulb goes out, just a ground connection. So I add the ground, light bulb ignites. As you see, the Tesla coil's on. Like, the power is coming from the Tesla coil. There's some kind of energy harvesting effect occurring from either the atmosphere or the ground. And this is when I add the ground wire. And I haven't even experimented with proper antenna wire lengths, the best wire for an antenna, the best diodes to get this working, the best Tesla coil setup to get this working. As you see, I move this closer, the bulb gets brighter. Or I can keep it the same distance and compensate by hooking up antennas, and the bulb will get brighter. And there we go. And as usual, I'll shut the system off, everything will go out. Off, it goes out. On, it comes on. Off. No sparks coming off the coil. Turn it on. Everything comes on, we got sparks coming off the coil. We are consuming 30 watts, 31, a little on the high side. Usually I get it to about 20 or 27 when it's perfectly tuned, and it can light up a 50-watt load. I think this is kind of like technology that's similar to the Moray valve. If I turn the current up, it'll probably get brighter. Nope, in this case it's not getting brighter. So there's so many little variables with this system. And I'll give you a close look at the antenna setup. All these, so I have, it's a full wave diode rectifier configuration. And these wires coming off are antennas off of each point. I'll draw a schematic and show you guys soon. It's actually really simple, but it looks a little sloppy because they're all in parallel there. I'll draw a schematic and show you. Oops. And these PVC pipe fittings, I love it. No one makes anything right anymore. They're not even cut flat and they don't sit straight. But yeah, so just thought I'd send that out there. I'm gonna show everyone how I do exactly everything, not keep anything secret. When I'm ready to sell stuff, it'll probably be just this Tesla coil as a kit, the small, big, and medium version. And as far as I'm aware, no other coil can do the types of things this one can do. It can extract power out of the ground. You have all these interesting wireless effects. Over unity with certain systems you put next to it using antennas. And yeah, just figured I'd throw that video out there. Not much else I wanted to show. To get this thing to really scream, for these to probably produce an amp or two, would be to have, because as you see when I touch this, I act as an antenna and it gets brighter. Would have to be to have a larger antenna coming off each one of these wires. But then it would get too big and awkward, but I'll try and think of something. But yeah, more to come, and stay tuned.